the week, the 3rd to the 7th of November. Very first week we will have in this month, the second last month of 2025. Amazing how fast this year has passed by. So, what will happen throughout this week? We will have a full moon in the zodiac sign of Taurus on Wednesday the 5th. And we are loading up to Mercury retrograde because the following weekend, from the 7th to the 9th, I will of course make a separate video about that. From the 9th of November, we enter into Mercury retrograde, and that would overshadow entirely the whole month of November. So, with that said, whatever you need to do with communication throughout before this start, I highly encourage you to send that email now or sign that contract now, these last days before this energy enters in total. So let's see the messages from Spirit about the following week. So let's see, what is the energy for this upcoming week? Prosperity, beautiful. You know that Taurus is a prosperous zodiac sign. They always loves the one that glitters, and the Taur is symbolic for the Moloch. That is a god within Jewish, old Jewish religion, and the Moloch is the symbol of wealth. And we have a giant Moloch Taurus statue standing in Wall Street in the US. So yeah. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So, if you have been worried about your finances while you are going for your dream, don't worry. They will take care of your material needs. So you will have food on your table, your rent will be paid, your mortgage will be paid. Yeah, maybe you feel it like it miraculously. But yeah, I heard "Don't worry, be happy." I always hear that song. So there is something about, I got a message for myself today. I drew a card that says Coyote Spirit. And that card is all about don't take life so seriously. You have to laugh more with life. So yeah, it's something about the energy, of course, that laughter makes the troubled energy more lighter. And you can see that this woman here holds a cornucopia. In the old days, the cornucopia were filled, as I've said previously in my videos, the cornucopia were always filled with food, because in old times the lack of food, especially in the winter time, was very crucial. So yeah, they had to have a good harvest in the fall to make it through the winter time. And they had to, of course, preserve the food in a right way, you know, hermetize, and yeah, we have of course lost all these preservation methods. I watched some time ago it was a family that did all of these things, and they canned all types of food, tomatoes, showing how to preserve apples in a safe way so that mice or rats won't get them, right? So yeah. Next, excuse me. Remember who you are. You are powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So, if you have forgotten who you are, maybe someone has made you feel powerless, maybe this is due to your work situation, you know, in big corporates, it's easy to feel small because there are so many in management, and maybe you don't know your CEO, right? You just know this person by name. Maybe you have seen picture of this person, but maybe you haven't actually talked to this person. Maybe you don't even haven't met this person. So yeah, in big corps, it's easy to feel small, but we all have more power than we think. And if you feel that, as I said, this is the week to manage your resources before we enter into Mercury retrograde. So if there is something you want to say it now before this energy comes in. Last one, healthy lifestyle. Okay, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So for me, I try to reduce my amount of coffee. So I usually, or caffeine at all. I don't drink, for example, Coca-Cola, and I try to only drink 1 cup of coffee throughout the entire day, and generally only drink water. And I'm a partial vegetarian. I don't eat any meat, but I have to get some fish in my diet. So I eat a lot, some fish, but my main diet is vegetarian. So yeah, I watched a video about fasting, and she said something very interesting, and that is you should try to have at least 2 fasting days each month. And those fasting days were 11 days after the new moon and 11 days after the full moon. So you cleanse the body entirely that whole day. Of course, only drinking water and not eating anything at all. but if you feel that that is too heavy for you, of course you can, she said you can eat some fruit, a little vegetables, or drink milk, or have a yogurt. So maybe that is something for you to figure out. I was puzzling and thinking about maybe I should try it out. She, of course, said it in a spiritual way. So you dedicate this intention for spirit. But I feel that each and every intention that you want to take is an intention for your betterment, right? So if you do it for someone else, that is, at least for me, when I do it for someone else, it's not my energy. So you have to do it for yourself. I had to take a little pause because I had a little visit from my cat. So what I was saying, that my mantra is that I do it for my betterment. It's because it's for my health. It's for my own good. So if I want to fast, I do it for me, because I want to cleanse me. So have that in mind. Whatever you want to give up, quit, don't do it for anyone else but yourself. So we start the reading with strength. The resilience. If you want to quit something, for example smoking, drinking, whatever this is, you have to have the strength and the resilience, and that is what you have, because when you finally remember who you are, it says you are a powerful, loving and creative child of God. So you have to remember who you are now to pass this through. So let's see. As always, we'll pull out not this one. Pull out one card for each day of the week. This one flipped, and this one. This one. And we'll shuffle one more time. So the deck was feeling a little bit weird. So maybe there is something about the energy that you feel something is a little bit weird the week to come. Maybe it's choices. We know that when we are entering into Mercury retrograde, many people will have a lot of headaches, feel brain fog, feel a difficulty to communicate in a good way. And maybe it's difficult to have the clear being in the clear state of mind. So yeah, maybe that is the energy that you feel, because we are entering into this energy. Let's see Monday. Ooh, beautiful Monday. 9 of Cups. So it's Christmas time, whatever this is. For me, I know I need to send an email to my bank, so I hope that Monday I will get some good news when the bank open. So yeah. Oh, how is it? It's Christmas all over again. I don't know. There is something about that song. Okay. Tuesday. The Chariot. You look very pleased with yourself. Maybe you have you are taking a risk of something. Maybe you're speaking up. It's about something in your work environment. As I said, you have to do it this week before this Mercury retrograde enters. Because when this enters, maybe you will feel, as I said, brain fog, problems with communication. So moving fast forward, taking a risk now. It's a little bit urgent. Interesting. Beautiful energy so far this week. Yeah, moving fast twice. But this is more mature energy. This is more young energy. Maybe this is you have a little spark within yourself, and yeah, this is a young type of energy, innovative energy. And this is the day we will have the full moon in the zodiac sign of Taurus. So innovative ideas, more innovative ideas, from the idea and into finishing project. You got the idea on Wednesday. Maybe you started this project on Wednesday and you finish it already on Thursday. So yeah, genius how you made up this thing, all these tools in one hand to save your work. You know, the King of Wands is of course associated with the lion, and the lion, you know how the lion is. He has some sort of harem with many lionesses, and it's the lionesses that hunts. He himself just relax and wait for them to bring the prey to him. So but of course he protects them. Don't get me wrong, he protects them when another lion try to come into the territory and take the lionesses. He protects them. So of course they are protected. But yeah, the lion is a little bit lazy. That is why you have figured out this thing, because yeah, you want a comfortable life. And interesting that we have the moon on Friday. So yeah, we are maybe still lingering in the energy of the full moon that appeared on Wednesday. So the energy, of course, as I said before, the energy is usually 2 to 3 days, because in total one moon cycle is 28 days. So Friday, I was thinking about, you know, if you are at the fair and you go into the spooky house, you know, you don't know what to expect in this spooky house. But you do it anyway. I remember one time I was in a spooky house in my home country, and I that was really creepy. It was so creepy that I had to emerge from the emergency exit. It was it was so scary. And that is I have never experienced anything like that ever in my life after that. So I hope this is not that type of scary thing. It looks very tranquil. You're lying here in the bed, counting sheep, looking very comfortable. The moon is shining and smiling, and yeah, They just remind me of a cozy thing, you know, the children's series, the bear in the blue house or something like that. When he is singing always at the end of each show, he's always singing a farewell song with the full moon. So yeah, the bear in the blue house. So entering into the weekend with the sun, beautiful. A surprise is waiting for you. Look at how you this you know, in cartoons, when you see dollar sign, when the character see dollar sign in their eyes, you know. But here you have two eggs with full plum and a yolk. So yeah, that is of course prosperity. So there is something prosperous, a prosperous surprise coming for you. Beautiful. Interesting and beautiful week to come. So I thank you so much for watching this video, and I see you again in another reading very soon. Bye for now.